Okay, hello everybody, this is JM again, and welcome to part 5 of my StarDrive playthrough. Sorry I did not get anything up any sooner than now. Busyness, moving stuff around, getting ready for my last summer class before I finally graduate here. Don't even get me started on that. So, let's see where we are at. So, we have ourselves situated at Tyrio here. The polyps are setting themselves up around Tyrio 1, which I guess I'll go ahead and let them do that because it's really not that great of a world. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. I guess they think that they need more people. I don't know. It's a horrible world for them to set up on. Luckily, we have Reverend set up over here for ourselves. Let's see, we're losing a little bit of food. Well, that's close enough. Steiner, still looking good. We're not worrying about 3 because it's poor. 4 is coming along okay. It's producing a deficit right now. And we're waiting until we get warehouses until we kick them back over to production. Venus, very much resource world. They're helping fund other parts. And then, of course, Earth is our breadbasket, home, whatever else you want to call it. We got Space Marines being constructed, and then we got these remnant fighters and corvettes. You might remember us building them last time, who were going to be coming off the production lines here after a while. So let's go ahead and get started again. You'll also recall that there are some wars going around in the system, or the galaxy. That's probably why polyps are colonizing here in Tyrio. Hopefully they don't get hostile to us. It's a good possibility that they might, though, because they need worlds, and we're sitting on worlds. So okay, so the Samurai Space Bears want us to do open borders. Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. My understanding, if you have open borders, they get to benefit from your subspace nodes and stuff like that. So yeah, that's fine by me. Alright, well, that looks like a real shitstorm, pardon my French up there. Never really understood that saying, pardon my French. Oh, we got Tyrio taking care of itself here. It's a very fertile world, so let's go ahead and put down an aeroponic farm. Go ahead and buy the bulk of that. And so that's going to be done here in a second. Good. So 1.5, he's making food for himself. People are picking up food there. Awesome. Let's check on Reverend, where we're kind of running a bit of a deficit, apparently. Alright, that should have it fixed. I don't know why it still says we're losing food, but whatever. Okay, those are the wolf dudes, the red guys. A very apt color for things that are so hostile. We need to figure out a way to move along here. There's really, I mean, there's not... No. Okay, it looks like we might be able to get some action at Rield, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, so those guys are good there. I'm going to send them over to Steiner. And then we're going to go on up to Rield. Hopefully we can get some combat in with some remnant forces. and see what we can, what can happen, because I want to get these guys some more levels. It might be foolish to send people away from my home systems with stuff getting so crazy, but seems like the best thing to do right now. Okay, so it's Tyrio that needs the people on it. What I wanted to do is... There we go. Sorry if this makes any of y'all a little bit sick. I don't know a better way to really take care of it. Okay, so we have a entire fleet of scouts here. Now, these aren't just normal scouts, though. These guys have guns. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that at all. That's okay, though. We're starting to get our remnant ships built. That should help us. Alright, let's go check out Rield. We got the fleet together. Just love how cool it looks to see everyone start jumping. Just those flashes of the jump drive engage. Alright, so they captured a planet. Awesome. Okay, research has finished now, so we got ourselves warehouses. Now, let's sit and do a good little bit of thinking here so we can figure out where we want to go next. Biospheres on towards terraforming is a good way to go, but it's just going to take us so long to go that way. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get the defenses for the colonies here. But I'm thinking that we need to get some bigger hulls. Because we're starting to get better weapons, but we're just not... We don't have anything to mount those better weapons on. Okay, so do we want to go more maneuverable and more speed, or faster warp drive? You know, I really don't know. Yeah, let's get frigate hulls. Let's go towards that, and then oh, interstellar governance. Why haven't I gotten that yet? That's even more important. And just so you can see here, basically it's going to give us access to Imperial offices, which gives us a quarter of a credit per colonist per turn. It's not modified by tax rates or buildings that modify tax income, but still that's a simple deal of you have people, you get stuff. Okay, now where was it? It was Steiner that we needed the extra food at, wasn't it? Yeah. So I'll put that down. I also want to put this rover bay down. Build both of those. And... Alright, so he's going to have to get some shipments of food before we can kick him over to normal production. Let's see where Tyrio sets nicely. Let's get that warehouse built. Rover Bay is half a credit. Really don't have the half a credit to burn right now, even though we will get some of it back in taxes. I don't want to mess with that. I'll get the warehouse built here. Hey, look, I have an email. Now let's see what I want to do. I guess I'm making 0.8, but let's see what I have on Earth. Yeah, I still have a number of things coming out of production. So I can build the warehouses because they don't cost me any kind of upkeep or anything, but ships, Rover Bay is half a credit for a flat +1 production. I don't think we're gonna mess with that, so we'll keep going now. Rield's probably been closed out. I mean, there's no telling how old that report is. It might not be a bad idea to do a connection right there, but I don't want to. Alright, that is an extremely long jump to head up to Riel, didn't it? Okay. If they're sending anything towards Steiner, I'm probably gonna be screwed. Like, horribly so. Oh! Okay, so Draylock Council has decided to be evil. That's okay. Let's see what we can do. I mean, what color is Draylock? Draylock is purple. Yeah, and that's the guys there at Steiner. Alright, well, drop out of warp, head back to Steiner. Crash production now, I guess is what's going to be the name of the game here. Well, he's already set to export. I can't set anything else up on him. Can crank production up to full on him. Drop the Rover Bay in there. Get that finished. Finish that fighter. Finish that Corvette. Finish the portion of that Corvette. Okay, so we're making money because I dropped all our research. Really don't want to do that to Reverend right now. We'll build the Rover Bay. So that gives us a little bit more money at least. Yeah, okay. Ontario's not really a world that we're going to worry about with that. And Venus, of course, as you can see, is not building anything anytime soon. So Corvettes are good, but we'll keep building the fighters because the more fighters we have, the more hurt we're going to be able to put on people. Yeah, he can build ships, but he doesn't have any. Luckily, you can tell people to... Yeah, I know there's scout fleets in our system. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. Let's launch these 2 Marines. And send them to Steiner 4. Hopefully they'll be able to make it without those guys killing them. I hope they can make it into orbit quickly enough. Oh good, here comes my fleet. Alright. You done messed with the wrong people, buddy. Okay, my apologies. I don't know why we're not seeing their gunfire. Could be something I did with an Alt-Tab earlier. I don't know. Oh! Okay, I don't know what just happened there. It looked like they somehow collided. I am so surprised that Warp Freighter survived. That is awesome. Alright, so I'll orbit those guys. Yeah, our flagship frigate is still stuck out there. A hyperspace flux couldn't have happened at a better time, let me tell you. Okay, those guys are done. Rename these guys Group 2. Ah, no. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Yep. Alright, so with that declaration of war, we'll go ahead and call this part, because I'm gonna try and keep them under control more. Yeah, like that's really gonna happen, but I'll try. So we'll go ahead and hit the pause button there, and well, I'll see y'all in the next part.